Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. Today we are going to talk about meditation. Um, why is meditation so important, and what are the benefits of meditation, of regularly meditation? That means daily. You should meditate every day. Yes, I know it's hard and tough work to do, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. Because it will help you to evolve. Now, how can it help you to evolve? You know, I'm pretty sure that you already heard about the 7 main chakras, but what are they exactly? They are layers of your consciousness. And that's why we say some things like in the root chakra you are basically just looking for your life. That means it serves to preserve your life. It's a very low vibration, but it's needed. It's needed. You have a body, so you have to keep it alive. Then you go up to the next chakra where you meet the sexuality, who is actually also important, you know. While it's also in the lower frequencies, it's still something that is needed for our species. We need to have sex, we need to reproduce so we can continue to exist, actually. it's very, very important. So it's actually like the first root chakra. It's about existence, but it's about the physical existence. Then you go up to the next chakra where you find the force, the power, but also still physically, actually. Yes, it's also the place where the heat of your body comes out. It comes from the third chakra, the solar plexus chakra. Then we go up to the heart chakra. The heart chakra is kind of an amplifier, means it makes your other energies stronger as soon as it's activated, the heart chakra. And it's also a bridge between the lower chakras and the lower frequencies and the higher chakras and the higher frequencies. It's a bridge where those two energies, the energies from the earth and the energy from the cosmic radiation, where they meet together, there is the heart chakra. It's in the middle. You have 3 chakras below it and 3 chakras above it, and it's the middle. So it's also important. Actually, every chakra is important. There are only 7, so it's no problem at all. Only 7 main chakras. Let's be clear. There are way more than 7 chakras, but those are the main chakras, and those are also the chakras which you should work with at the beginning and focus on them, so you can grow in every aspect that they covers. The heart chakra is also needed for love, connection. By the way, every chakra has also his elements. The root chakra is bounded to the element earth. The sexual chakra, the second chakra, is bounded with the element water. The third chakra, solar plexus chakra, is bounded with coupled with the element of fire, and the heart chakra is coupled with the element of air. I'm gonna talk about those elements once in a video, because you know, earth is not only just earth. Actually, by the 4 elements there's more than just the element itself. So it's not about it's not about the element that it's made of. It's actually more about the way how it is made of. It's solid. Then you go up a little bit more energetic, you will find there's water, where the movement of the molecules is more free than at the solid stage. Then there's plasma. Plasma is something, actually it often has more energy than a gas, but the elements are not as free as in a gas. That's why the gas is the air is the highest of them. Then you have other elements by the upper chakras, but those are not elements that you really understand as elements, not yet actually. Anyway, the throat chakra comes next. It's the fifth one. Every chakra has also his color. The throat is blue. It's also a place of power, but this is a power in terms of personality. You know, there's many kind of power. You can be strong physically, but there are people, they are just strong mentally. You see them, if you meet them, you can feel that they are actually powerful. Those are people like Hitler, you know, this little guy who could talk so good that people will follow him. He was giving strength to the people. They were feeling stronger with him, and that's a big power actually. It's a power that is needed, especially if you want to be a ruler. But actually, in the past, people who were ruling were anyway those with the highest energies. This was the critical point of being a ruler. It was about your energy. The highest energy was the person who was supposed to rule, and this makes even sense, because this is actually the consciousness that is evolved the most. And this will automatically lead to a harmonic way of life, especially with nature and things like this. Because if the ruler is the most conscious, he will watch out that we don't make any bullshit. It's clear, because he understands, okay, we as species, we need this place, we cannot destroy it, and things like this. Anyway, let's go on. Then is the third eye, the sixth chakra, who is actually bounded with clarity. It's about clarity. It's a very powerful chakra as well. It have hidden abilities in these chakras that are very powerful, like seeing in the future or feeling things and connections and all type of things. And the last chakra is the crown chakra at the top of your head. That is actually the connection to the universe, where at the lower chakra you actually can find your connection to the earth, and in the higher chakras you can actually find your connection to the universe, and this is even a bigger connection than to the earth, of course. Because the earth one day will not exist anymore, but the universe will still exist, life will still exist, so you will still exist. So that's also what the Buddhist means by that you not only can resurrect as a human, you can resurrect as anything, even as a stone. But this is also a deeper conversation, not for now. So you need to meditate and for the beginning, you should watch out that you open up your chakras. This is the first step. Try to do this for, let's say, 1 year, and you will see that you has actually transformed into another being. And that's not, I'm not joking right now. You are really transforming yourself into something totally different. You will change the way that you think, the way that you feel, the way that you handle your feelings and your thoughts. Yes, you will gain control over your emotions, but you will also change the way that you see the world. That's actually pretty normal. Don't be scared of it. It's part of the process. You need to change your way, the way that you see the world. Otherwise you cannot change. That's something that you have to understand. It's part of the evolution. That's actually everything that separates you from every being, is the way that you think. Everyone has his own way of seeing the world. So there's infinite ways of seeing the world, and you can improve them, because the way that you see the world is actually your programming. So it's your program, and you know, you can have two computers, and one of them can go into the internet, the other not, just because you don't have any Explorer application, you know, where he cannot even surf in the internet. Actually, this is the same with people who can read minds and people who cannot. They have a program inside themselves that allows them to navigate through the thoughts of other people's as well, not only in their own. And you don't have this program, and me as well. I can't read minds, but that's the point where I want to say that this is what separates us from each other. And there are people who can do amazing stuff, really amazing stuff. There's this Russian woman who could make telekinesis. You can watch those videos on YouTube. Just type in Russian woman telekinesis, and I'm pretty sure it will come. It had this guy called Mirin Dao. Do you know him? Mirin Dao, he proved his abilities here in Switzerland, where I'm living, in Basel, in the Stadttheater Basel. Yeah, I think it was there. And many important people came there to see his abilities, and this guy's ability was amazing. He had to focus first, of course, so he had to find his middle and to focus, concentrate, come into a trance-like state, I think. But then, if he was ready, you could actually put a knife into his heart and take it out, back out, and he would not even have injuries. This is amazing. And he explained it that he had to train this for a lot of years, like 20 years, I think he said. And he said that he was actually building up a feeling of invincibility. You know, he was just feeling invincible, untouchable, and as soon as he could mobilize this feeling, he was ready, and you could make something at his body and nothing will happen. He could cut himself, it will not even come blood out. I don't understand how the fuck that this guy made this, but this is also amazing ability. And those are the things that are inside of us, you know. And Shaolin people does this as well. A lot of times you can see children who are breaking spears with that's just fucked up, with the throat. They are breaking this. So there's a lot. Of course, I'm pretty sure there is also technique with it, but I think that it's also a lot of concentration and chi control, energy control. If you can focus your energy at one point, I'm pretty sure you can make this point almost unbreakable. But I think that it's even higher if you come out with ability from Mirin Dao. That was just crazy. So we have a telekinetic girl, we have a untouchable man. Oh, exactly, of course. There are Breatharians right now on this planet. I'm pretty sure that some of them are liars who just can't do it, but they pretend to be able to do it. But I know that it's possible. I can feel it, even even though I'm not ready now to shift. But I can already feel by the energy that it could be possible to sustain yourself by it. And I don't even think that it's a big energy thing. I think the biggest thing is the mental part. Are you able to really believe that you don't need anything? That means never think about eating at the first place, just because you don't need it. So you have to untrain your brain to think he needs it, and he does it all the time, repeatedly. So you have to be consistent also until you can wipe up this feeling. But actually there are people who don't eat, don't drink. One of them that I really believe that he can do it is Elitom Elamin. You can watch his videos on YouTube as well. He's one of actually at the moment he's my favorite spiritual teacher. I like the way how he thinks. I'm pretty sure he thinks, or I can see that he almost think like I do. He's even more advanced at this thinking than I do, and that's why I can see him as a teacher, really. And I really believe that he don't eat and don't drink nothing at all. But you can see that it's also a lot of work. You know, he don't say something like you do 21 days and then you will never need to eat again. And what the fuck? In 21 days, if it will be so easy, believe me, much more people will do it. Will have this ability. It's not about 21 days. It depends on you how far that you already are in spiritual terms, and it depends also on you and how much you are willing to put into this transformation, because you have to put in a lot of energy, a lot of time. You can see it with Elitom Elamin. He meditates every day, he does every day his qigong, he exercises every day. So he's actually totally focused on himself, on his body, and on his transformation. And that's why you can see it's nothing easy. It's simple, but it's not easy. That's the way he says, and I really believe that it is exactly like this. So you can see all those people, they are gaining their abilities by psychic things. You know, there's no difference between those peoples, or between you, or between me. The only difference is the program that they were able to load up. And how do you change a program? Yes, you have to meditate. That's actually the best way to change your programming. Meditate every single day, open up your chakras, and then focus on whatever you want to learn. If you want to learn to not eat and not drink, I recommend to follow Elitom Elamin. But actually, the way that he will explain it, it is also like I'm saying. First, start with meditating every day. It's not about fasting; it's about meditating. Believe me, the first thing that you need to do is to learn to acquire more energy into your body, into your system, and the first thing is let yourself transform yourself. Let your body transform itself by the meditation, and then after a time you will have a connection to the energy. You will be able to feel the energy, you will be able to breathe in the energy, and you will see it's a big difference than to actually breathing, that you know if you don't meditate right now, it's something totally different. Suddenly, from one moment to the other, you will be able to feel that it's actually energy, and you can really feel it. What you never did before, actually, or I never did it before that I did my first meditations. But yeah, I also think that not every meditation is good, or not every meditation is good for spiritual evolving, let's say. As my first meditations were actually pretty boring. They were just about breathing in, just breathing in and breathing in and breathing in. And I think that this is sad because it lacks at connection to the energy. But then later I discovered chakra meditation, where you focused on the main 7 chakras, and I realized that this was something entirely different. You could I could start to feel the energy, so I could start to feel that something is actually happening. While by the other meditations, I were just feeling that nothing actually. We're just sitting there trying to stop my thoughts or something like this, and this just doesn't work, especially not at the beginning. Later you can do it sometimes, or a little bit, but at the beginning you need something to focus on. You cannot just stop your thinking or don't think at nothing, because you are thinking. It's just coming. It's just happening. Yeah, it's not that you have a button where you are actually activating it. No, it's always there. You're always thinking. You can never stop it. So how do I stop my thinking? Actually, there's no way or no other way for a beginner than to focus on something else, and to focus on it so strong till you are thinking at nothing else than this. And this is where the chakras are also helping. It's not just that you are adding up energy, it's also that you have something to focus on that is that is something to focus on that is a little bit different than just the breathing. Because just breathing, it's pretty hard to focus on this. Sally, Joe, it's good. I got a little dog coming here. There are a lot of dogs here right now. Sally. Yeah, they have a kind of a dog party right now. So anyway, what I want to say, the first thing in your spiritual journey is to understand that you need to meditate every day. You know, you can go through your spiritual journey by just acquiring knowledge, but this is not a real spiritual journey. It's just a kind of realizing things. But there's a difference between knowing something and really experiencing it. Later we will talk about things like the Emerald Tablets of Thought, for example, where he goes deep into the mysteries, and he talks a lot about the light. And the light is actually this energy that you can feel inside of you. I will explain this even a little bit more in another video. Maybe I will make it right now, just next to this one, because the light is something, it's so it's so splitted up in this on this planet that it makes it complicated. One place they will call it the light, one place they will call it the aura, one place they will call it life force energy, one place they will call it 0 point energy, dark matter, dust. They will call it everything, everything, everything. Consciousness actually is the same. So it's very, very, very split it up into millions of of parts, and that's make it it's make it very it's making it very difficult to understand it. You know, your soul, your spirit is also this light, this energy, this soul, this spirit, this blah blah blah. I can go on for an entire day because there are so many names that are actually all describing the same thing. And this is a big mistake because everybody's describing it in the other name, first thing, and nobody's really explaining you what is it really. What is it really? You know, it's just kind of spooky anywhere they're to making it so spooky. Your chi, your ki, your ka. And at the end, for today's terms, with the time of science, and science is important because this is all science. Believe me or not, even it's if you think it's spiritual, actually it's not. It's science, and it's the highest science that you get through, because all our sciences are leading us to this thing, to this point. Even quantum physics, they already know, okay, the person and the object, they are not really separated from each other. They are interacting with each other in ways that we don't really understand. There are also things that are faster than light, actually connections that are faster than light, much faster than light. And then there are also things that people don't really know, and that's not really quantum physics. That's more about consciousness physics, but you should watch Dr. Tiller. Type in www.tiller.org. This guy has made a lot of tests about the consciousness. He thinks that he found out how fast consciousness is, and it's much faster than light, much faster than light. And yes, it makes things very interesting, because we are starting to realizing what it really means, what we said. Oh, the human body is the most advanced computer. Yes, we are saying it. But do we really understand this to this point? So to unlock all those things, it's all about meditation, because to all these powers, energy is always a main thing, and you need a connection through this energy, and you need to increase your concentration, to your relaxation. Those two things works together. You can never be absolutely concentrated if you're not absolutely relaxed, and you can never be absolutely relaxed if you're not absolutely concentrated. So those things are working together, and your connection to the energy, all those things are one. And with meditation, with the right meditations, you are actually strengthening up all those connections, so it become part of your reality. You know, this is actually the main thing that you want to do. You want that this energy become part of your reality till it's just normal, that any single breath that you take, you always feel the energy. If you reach this point where you always feel this energy, you are pretty advanced already. because it really becomes part of your reality, and this is what you want to do. This is also the point where we say that everybody has is creating his own reality. It's exactly this. You need to meditate every single day, so you can strengthen up the connection to this energy till it becomes normal, till you are always feeling this connection to this energy. And if you reach this, I'm pretty sure that you are on a good way to reach immortality. Because yes, I think that there are more abilities to reach, especially in nowadays. I think we are really ready to reach immortality. Like Ali Amin is also saying the same thing, and I'm with him. I think yes, he's right. We can reach immortality right now, today, in this area. It's actually the time where the gods come back. Gods are coming back. People that will live thousands of years. I'm pretty sure that we are now in this time right now. But I'm pretty sure that it's a lot of work. Like I said, it's evolution is just not happening right like nothing. You just don't make your life normally and one day an angel comes to you. If you want to believe this, but I don't think so. I don't think so. We all have the own responsibility. It's our own responsibility to decide if we want to evolve or not, because we have the choice. The universe, God, whatever, gave us free will, so we can choose which experience that we want to do. Understand? If you want to make a materialistic experience, stay there. But maybe you want to experience more, because you can choose it, and you are choosing it every day, every second, with every decision and with every thought, with every emotion. You are actually choosing your reality, always. And you can actually choose another one. There are many realities, and you can make your own, and so it becomes your reality. So yes, I think that there are people who don't need to eat and don't need to drink just because it becomes their reality. But they know that they are feeding on energy, and they learn how to channel these energies, how to let them flow correctly, so it can maintain their body. And yes, the main part is that they found out how to reprogram their thinking about this. And all those things you can only get in those things, or only make those things, if you are meditating regularly. You should meditate every single day, forever, not just for a time frame. It should become a lifestyle, a part of your life. Like some people are praying every day, you should just meditate every day. Let those energy flow every day, as much as you can, so you can evolve. And this is also on a physical part. I can also explain it. Let's make another video. I cut this one for now. I will make now a video about the energy, the relation between the energy and the cells of your body, so you will understand that this is physics, you know. Spirituality is actually physics. You just have to understand what is happening right there, and as more that you understand this, the more it will become natural for you to apply those things. Because you know, we are often we used to say knowledge is power, but actually it's not true. Applied knowledge is power. you know. You can know that it's easier to drag things around if you have a wheel. But if you don't know how to make a wheel, or don't have the possibility to make a wheel, you are not gaining more power. Only applied knowledge is power. So if you have not the ability to apply your knowledge, you are not more powerful. You are potentially more powerful, but you are not right now. It's just a potential. But first you need the potential. So that it means first you need the knowledge. It's a good way to start, but then don't stop there. Find a way how to apply this knowledge. It's important. Otherwise you cannot evolve, because you are not gaining more power. You know what I mean. You have to apply this knowledge. And that's why I think I said everything about meditation right now, why that it's so important. And I will make a lot of other videos about meditation, because this will be actually one of my main topics here. Because if you're doing this right now every day, if everyone is doing this every day right now, I'm telling you, in 3 years this planet will be something totally different. 3 years and we will be in a paradise here. A fucking paradise, believe me. And I don't say that the world is just sad right now, or I don't know. It is already a paradise, but not for everyone. And we could make it happen. We could make that it becomes a paradise for everyone, for every single person on this planet. It's about us. We choose it. We can choose it. I'm choosing it. Let's make this. Let's make a planet where we are just all happy, and where everyone can evolve into their best version, so that we can become a species way beyond our dreaming right now. And I believe that the way to this magical world is meditation. Just meditation. And everyone can meditate. It's not about your religion. You can stay at your religion. You can keep on praying. It doesn't do nothing, because it's not a praying. You are not praying to a god or something like this. Not at all. You are just working with the aspect of your body that you didn't realize till now. You have a physical body, you have a mental body, but then you have also an energetic body. That means you are thinking, you are existing physically, but you are also existing energetically. And this is not some kind of witchcraft. This is science. Okay? It's pretty simple. And you are just getting a connection with the aspect of yourself that you didn't know before. So you are not entire being. You are not full. You are not absolutely yourself if you don't even know a part of you. It will be like you will never realize that you have a left hand or a right hand. It makes no sense. It's a part of you, and you need to wake this up. It's important. It's kind of a responsibility, if you ask myself. Because you will see, as you evolve through meditation, you will recognize a lot of things. A lot of things. So, let's move on to the next video. This one is pretty long already. I hope you find the time to watch it. See you.